Hello there, welcome to Epcot. It is Friday, June 26th. Happy Stitch Day, everybody. I am here today to showcase one of the coolest things about this park, to show you what an incredible feature it is and why it brings so much value and fun to this park. We're going to go spend some time checking out the aquarium. We're going to spend some time looking for Nemo. We're going to spend some time having some fun. Are you ready? Let's go! Spaceship Earth, often called the big golf ball, one of the most iconic symbols in all of Disney World. And what is incredible about that is that this entire golf ball, this entire attraction, everything you're seeing right now can fit inside the aquarium we're going to. That is how massively large that aquarium is. In fact, it's the second biggest one in the entire United States. Just wild to think about. That whole ball could just bloop, fit right down into that aquarium. Be pretty cool to see. All right, let's head that way. Daisy's over here meeting friends. This is a very popular meet and greet spot. Pluto's over here a lot too. Often at this time of day, Spaceship Earth has a really long line because people will hit it right when they walk in the park. So the fact that it's only a 10-minute wait is kind of encouraging. Maybe it'll be a little bit of a slow day today. Why do I get my hopes up? We are heading to the seas. The seas with Nemo and friends. The best part about this ride is the end. I love the song Big Blue World. Makes me happy every time. Just puts a big old smile on my face. All right, let's head in. You got anything to say, birds? That's all you ever say. You dare me to touch the butt? All right, I am in my shell and ready to go find Nemo.
Oh, science is great, there's so much to know. Climb aboard, explorers, it's time to go.
Nemo's playing games.
I can help.
It's Nemo!
Where?
Oh, that's why you're trying to find.
Find who?
Nemo! Where are you, Nemo?
Who's Nemo?
He's my son. You know that. Stop playing games.
He just keeps laughing.
Jellyfish!
Right. Okay, now I'm thinking of something pink, kind of blue.
It's jellyfish!
You're good. And I'm thinking
Jellyfish! And the next one, jellyfish!
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants. Look up here now.
Fish, where are you? Swim over and say good day to your old pal Bruce. Morsel, mate. Fish are friends.
The EAC, I love this part.
Grab shell, Nemo! It's the AC!
Here we go.
Broadcast! Broadcast!
This is fun! Really? When your dad couldn't find you, you were like, whoa! And then he was like, whoa! Now you're here, so like, whoa! But I saw you jellyfish. Hey, girl!
love riding the current.
Oh, there you are, Nemo!
Yay! Nemo!
Come aboard, explorers!
It's Nemo! Look, Mr. Ray, here comes Nemo! Yay! Nemo!
I love this song.
And it's exactly 3.2 seconds between clams. Hey, where are you going? Starfish can turn our stomachs inside out. I can use your friends.
I love the starfish. All right, we're off the ride. We're now in the aquarium. As you can see, there's a lot to observe here. It's a pretty amazing aquarium. Let's make our way around a little bit. Disney has an agreement with the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, and they help out in the rehabilitation of manatees. So when they find a manatee that's been injured, often from boats, they bring them back here, rehabilitate them, and get them ready to go back to the wild. Pretty cool. It's feeding time. It's always a fun time to come and see the manatees. Got some nice heads of lettuce. That dude is chowing down. Now, this facility plays a major role in rehabilitating manatees, healing them from what they go through, and getting them back out into the wild. Tried to get a little different view of this guy eating, and as soon as I moved, he started to turn. Now look at all these different behaviors that manatees do. I had no idea they did crunches. They don't look like they do a bunch of ab crunches, but maybe all that muscle, their six-pack, is just hiding under some flubber. I think it is so cool, all the work they do here to help out the manatees. Look at that little guy. I just saw this board over here where they had their names. Tawny and Cider. Cider's big. 1,125 pounds. Woo. That is a lot of weight. Says they eat from 70 to 150 heads of lettuce in a day. Woo, that's a lot of lettuce. Says here there are over 30,000 known fish species in the world. There are 90 different species of sea creatures inside this aquarium. 90 different species and about 2,000 creatures in all. A little over 2,000 creatures in all. So cool. I'm upstairs, by the way. That's where the manatees area is. And also upstairs is where you find the sharks, rays, sea turtles, and reef fish. Let's go look in here a little bit.
But for that loggerhead turtle, he's a little bit difficult to age. He is visible, not as visible as the green sea turtles right now, but that loggerhead turtle is sleeping on top of this
little
tunnel
shark
here.
swimming down there.
Towards the right-hand side of the circular area, you'll see this underwater tunnel.
So
if you
many
follow the
colorful
windows
fish.
all the way down to the very end, you're gonna see a big, looks like a big rock back there just past that last window. That's him. So that's our loggerhead turtle Tolstoy. But the reason we don't know his exact age, he was actually rescued back in the 1960s, and he was already an adult at that time. We know it takes about 20 years for sea turtles.
Check him out, man. He is cool.
And since he was fully grown at that time, that's why we don't know his exact age. But again, he's estimated to be
It's the same guy we just saw swimming along the bottom.
Maybe even more. I mean, it's sea turtle nesting season in Florida. Obviously, that overlaps with our summer months when it's very popular for humans to be at the beaches too. So you may see those sea turtle nests out on the beach.
That is
They're
cool.
usually going to be marked off with some kind of sign or barrier letting you know that they are there. So when you see those signs and barriers, just make sure that you stay behind them to protect those nests. And if you like to build sand castles or dig holes, because obviously that is a very important or a very popular activity to do here at the beach, continue to do so. But before you head home for the day, just take a few moments to knock down those sand castles and fill in those holes.
Mickey represented.
Now the sand castles actually put a barrier to keep those hatchlings from the water. It confuses.
Gotta put a Mickey in with all the fishes.
Walk back up the beach away from water, which can be deadly for them. And then those holes that are left behind, they will get trapped inside those holes. They can't escape from it. That's another thing that can cause them to die. And so again, just simply take those few moments to knock down those sand castles and fill those holes is a super easy way that you can help protect.
That is so cool. And you could just spend so much time back here. Especially if you have little ones that just love fishes, love sharks, love stingrays. You could spend so much time back here. Check out that hammerhead. How cool is he?
She has the personality of a big shark. So she's got lots of energy, lots of personality, but again, she's been here for more
Come
than
back this
20
way.
years. She's a smaller species of shark.
Hammerheads are so cool looking.
I'm
hoping he's only come right by the window. Come on.
It's not the gills around the bottom like a stingray. That will be the type of guitar fish. So that's the general shape of the guitar fish.
That is so cool.
With a triangular shaped head. But the really
I don't know if you are picking up the person that's speaking behind me, but there's a cast member in here, and she is just constantly speaking, giving out all sorts of great information about the wildlife that's in this aquarium, about the different types of fish, different types of sea turtles, the sharks, the stingrays. She is providing so much great information.
There's one coming right toward us.
That is so cool. If you are a certified scuba diver, you can actually sign up to dive inside this tank. How cool would that be? I know you can do it because I saw Corey do it on Boy Meets World. He was letting Topanga know that he would chase her anywhere. What a great episode.
Yeah, there's pretty severe issues with the skin around his mouth and was actually affecting his ability to eat. But thankfully, our veterinarian is down treatment.
I love sea turtles.
Doing great. So he's
We were in Mexico years ago at a natural water park, and I spent like an hour just swimming behind a huge sea turtle. I'm not sure if I annoyed him or not, but I had a lot of fun. Due to the incredible size of this aquarium and all the pressure that water creates, the glass here is 6 inches thick. It's got to be incredibly thick, incredibly strong to stand up to all that pressure. That's a lot of water. I just heard a kid tell his mom there are 1 million fish in here. I'm pretty impressed he counted. And they have these sort of displays all over the place in the aquarium, full of a lot of really great information. If you pull your kids out of school to take them to Disney World, you can tell the teachers they still got an education. This place even have a nursery. Let's go see what the nursery has to offer. One of the many reasons that coral reefs are so important, you can see they support up to 1/4 of all marine species. We gotta take care of our coral. Check these guys out. These are sea dragons. They're related to the seahorse. They're very cool looking. Kind of remind me of a banshee, you know, from Pandora. Pretty cool looking. And once again, we found Nemo. Some massive giant clams. Some mangroves. Tank of shrimp. And there aren't very many in there that I've been able to find. But this guy's been sitting right here eating or playing. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think he's eating. And right next to him, they have the cuttlefish, which are very cool to watch. They'll make their way along the bottom using their flippers. These things are very cool looking. And then right here, they've got a bunch of cuttlefish hatchlings. They start here before they make their way to the big tank. Aren't they adorable? You can see there, that's their diver lockout chamber. I've never been here before when they send a diver through it. But it would be cool if we got to see it today. There's a gentleman over there in a wetsuit. I don't know if that means anything or not. But we have seen everything there is to see upstairs. We've been to the manatees, the sharks, sea turtles, rays, and reef fish. And we spent some time over in the nursery. So let's head downstairs, check out some things down there. Yep, this gentleman has got his tank on. He's getting ready to go in.
Nemo Friends. Today we're doing a demonstration in our lockout chamber. There's my diver. There's Chris. We are going to let him get ready to. He's going to get in the lockout chamber. We're going to let him get ready. First thing we're going to do is ask him if he's okay. So let's have everyone give Chris the okay sign. He says he's okay. So I'm going to have you push a button and fill this lockout chamber with water. Okay, now William's going to see the water coming in, and you will all see it here very shortly. Now, most people don't know what a lockout chamber is. It's something
Boy, it rushes in there fast.
Submarine. So when the submarine is underwater, if someone on the submarine needs to go out into the ocean and do some work out in the ocean, they will first pass through the submarine. And what that does is it keeps everyone safe and dry on the submarine while one person goes outside. Let's ask Chris if he's okay. Now we're going to have him swim up into the water column. So let's have everyone give Chris a thumbs up. And when he gets about halfway,
And there he goes.
I will ask him to stop. Okay, everyone use 2 fingers and ask Chris to turn around. Now look at that tank that's on his back. Now, I think it's about time for Chris to come down. Nice job. We're going to give Chris a thumbs down, please. Have him come down. Now, when his feet hit the bottom, let's ask him if he's okay. He says he's okay. Now, William, if I could have you push a button, let's let the water out so we can have Chris come out. Okay, it took a couple of minutes to fill the lockout chamber, but it will take just seconds for it to drain. Can I have a round of applause for my diver here? William, you did a fantastic job. Thank you very much for keeping Chris safe in there.
Now they have a manatee area on the first floor as well. They are cool looking creatures. Eating that lettuce. I have this exhibit called Ocean Life in the downstairs portion. Seahorse. Very cool looking starfish. This guy is called a lionfish. They're an invasive species. This exhibit is showing the importance of coral. You can see the different colors. These colors are very important. It's produced by the algae, and it's the absence of colors when you know that the coral is sick. It's called bleaching. It starts to look really white. So bright colors are very good to see on coral. This tank has a lot of really pretty coral in it. Lots of colors, purple and green and orange. So many different shades. Bruce's Shark World. This exhibit is really great for two things. One, lots of information. There are a lot of great facts for you and your kids to read, to learn more about sharks. And the other big part is all the photo opportunities you get in here. Mr. Hammerhead Shark and this great white Bruce over here. Lots of great opportunities for you to take some cute pictures with your kids. The really fun things you can do in here is go meet with Crush. It's called Turtle Talk with Crush. Let's go. Disney's really big into conservation, and at Disney's Vero Beach Resort, which we visited, I got a video where we went and toured that place. Turtle conservation is a big part of what they do there. It's right there on the beach. It's a very popular area for turtles to nest, and so they do a lot of efforts there to protect them and to keep them thriving. See, Disney's Vero Beach, that area, it's a very important turtle nesting habitat. The loggerheads, the greens, the leatherbacks, they all use it. It's very important to the habitat that we keep these areas protected. I did not know this about turtles. They have a special little tooth on their back that helps them break out of their baby shell. It's called a caruncle. That's a cool word. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I like it. Caruncle.
Going for the awesome counterclockwise double helix, and the Crushman sticks the landing. Sweet. Whoa, dude. Check out all the human dudes in the human tank. Knock, knock. Hello, human dudes. Whoa, dude. That was a little unenthusiastic, dude. Let's totally try that again. I said, hello, human dudes. Sweet, they live. Oh, dudes, when a turtle says you so totally rock, the proper response is, dude. Let's all try together. You so totally rock. Dude. Awesome. Now you're all speaking turtle. Sweet. How about we swim to the other side, Jeremy, dude, and talk to the little dude in the back row. Connor got a white shell with flowers on the noggin. Sweet. Yeah, you, dude. What's your name, dude? Well, what about the dude next to you with the extra ear situation? What's your name, dude? One more time, dude.
Amelia.
Nice to meet you, Amelia, dude. Are you having a good day?
Yes.
Awesome. How old are you, dude?
7.
Awesome, dude. I was 7 when I was your age. Where are you from, dude? Missouri. Awesome. Dude, that's a fun word to say. Missouri. I have no idea where that is, dude. Is there surfing there in Missouri? Bummer, dude. Why not? That's a fair answer, dude. That's fair. Well, who brought you here on this fine day, Amelia, dude? hanging with the mamacita. Where's the mom dude? Pop a fin, mom dude. Let's go talk to the mom dude. What's your name, mom dude?
Sierra.
Nice to meet you. Are you having a good day?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so the offspring told me there's no surfing in Missouri. What's up with that, dude?
I don't know. We don't have oceans. We're in the middle.
Oh, that's fair, dude. That's totally fair. Yep, you can't surf without an ocean, dude. I've tried. Well, mom, dude, how many offspring do you have?
One and done.
Yep, got it right the first time. Totally kidding. You see me, dude? I got 65 myself. Yeah, dude. You get it. Does Amelia ask a lot of questions, mom, dude?
All day, every day.
Dude, mine too. Squirt alone is always asking me questions, and I'm just like, dude, I just woke up. But isn't it awesome teaching the little ones the ways of the world?
Yes, it is.
Mom, dude, we just totally shared a parental moment. Well, rock on, mom, dude. You so totally rock. Dude. Awesome, you dudes remembered. Sweet. What's your name, dude?
Hudson.
Nice to meet you, Hudson, dude. How old are you, dude?
10.
Awesome, dude. Double digits. Sweet. How do you like to swim, dude? Do you like to swim slow? Or do you like to swim fast, dude?
Fast.
Dude, you're totally like me. We got a serious need for speed. Now, check this out, dude. They say that sea turtles can swim up to 25 miles per hour. But I'm going to try to break that record just for you dudes. If you human dudes want to see the Crush Man break the turtle speed record, say, chaw. Sweet. Okay, dudes, I'm going to get the motor running. Everybody say, rip it. Rip it. Roll it. Roll it. Punch it. Okay, dudes, here I come. Turtle Turbo. Wipe out. Oh, well, dude, that glass came out of nowhere.
Hey, Crush, watch out for the glass.
Good advice, Hank. Whoa. How long has that dude been there? Well, rock on, Hank. Well, human dudes, where are my manners? I've been asking all the questions. But now it's your turn to ask the Crush Man a question. So if you have a question for me, pop a fin, dudes. What's your name, dude? Nice to meet you, dude. Are you having a good day? Awesome, dude. What's your question? Dude, I can sum it up in one word. You ready for this? Awesome. What's it like being a human, dude? That's fair, dude. That's fair. But, dude, I got a question for you. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Awesome, dude. Pink is awesome. Can you guess my favorite color, dude? I'm going to give you a hint, okay? I'm a green sea turtle who eats green sea kelp and green sea grass. So you can guess that my favorite color is...
Blue.
Purple.
Hey, kid, don't listen to him. It's green.
I'm just pulling your fin, dude. It's green. Well, rock on, little dude. You so totally rock. Dude. Awesome.
EAC, 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 EAC. Dad, come on. Time to ride the EAC, dude.
Rock on, Squirt. Okay, human dudes, I got to catch up to Squirt. But before I go, I'm going to leave you with some turtle knowledge. Be kind to the oceans and they'll be kind to you. Oh, and little dudes, make sure you keep saying dude all day. Your parents will love it. Crush Man out. You so totally rock.
There is a small gift shop as you're leaving the aquarium, leaving the ride. Not much to it, but there's something special about it that I want to point out. Over here by one of the press coin collectibles, they have a portable charger buy or swap. So if your phone is running dead and you need to get a portable charger, remember the C's with Nemo in the gift shop. Talk time with Crush is so much fun. There are videos that you can find online of some kids asking some really funny questions of Crush. But it's just a lot of fun, something I really like doing with my younger kids. But even now that my kids are all grown, it's still fun to go in there, see the interactions, see what kind of questions will get brought up. I love the fact that they do that. Disney, keep that up. All right, so Epcot is the park of festivals. They have 4 different festivals throughout the year, and that dominates your eating habits when you're at Epcot, because all the festivals have food booths. The food booths always have new, interesting food, a lot of times new items every year. So it really dominates your eating when you're here at Epcot. But there's no festival right now. So take the opportunity to enjoy one of my favorite fast food options here at Epcot. We're heading to Mexico. If you are of the opinion that Coco is one of the greatest movies ever made, you have good taste. All right, the quick service place in Mexico, they have bowls and tacos and nachos and guacamole and margaritas. It's so very good. I love eating here. They do have macaroni and cheese if your kid's not big on tacos. See the friendship boat making its way across. One of the great things about eating here is it has a nice covered outdoor eating area for you to sit in. But they also have indoor seating as well. I got some tacos and guacamole. Time to chow. Food time. They have 3 different kinds of tacos: beef, chicken, and shrimp. We got beef and chicken. Tacos come with some refried black beans. Good to get some fiber in. This place has good chips and guacamole. But across the street from this place is a margarita stand where you can also get chips and guacamole. So if that's all you want, you can go over and wait in that line and get a margarita. All right, well, I shared some tacos with my wife. We did beef and chicken. So very good. So very nice to eat in here. Nice and cool and relaxing. Love it. I was starting to make my way out of the park after eating lunch. And I remembered that people said there was a special Stitch pin for today. So I came into Connections to see if they have it here. Okay, so according to a cast member, they do have 626 pins here, just not in Connections. I've got to go to a store right over here. Let's cross our fingers, they still have them. So the cast member in Connections gave me directions on where to go to find the 626 pin. And I walk away from her thinking, where am I going? Like, her directions didn't make any sense to me whatsoever, because she told me to head towards Mexico, and then right before I get to Mexico to head left. I'm like, that just doesn't make any sense. So as I'm walking up to Mexico, I realized, oh, she meant to say right. I need to go to Disney Traders. That all makes sense. And these are the pins I got. One for me and one for my wife. Happy 626 day, everybody. Look at this. There's not a single person walking by. Okay, now there's some people walking by. This is something my wife and I were just talking about, and I've talked to my best friend Ding about this too. People want to avoid the summer here in Central Florida so much that there are days in the summer that the parks are kind of dead. I mean, my wife didn't have to wait in too long of a line for Cosmic Rewind. She was to the pre-show in 30 minutes. And walking around the park today, it has not felt busy at all. So if you can stand the heat, you can beat the crowd. Somebody has said online that Disney made a policy change to try to curb all this pin trading happening, but that obviously is not true, because there are a lot of pin traders out here. There's still a lot of activity going on. If you like to pin trade, head over, have some fun. Outside of Connections, they have a special photo shoot for Pride Month. When I'm at the parks recording, I make a very conscious effort to respect everybody's privacy. People are here for family vacations and fun, not to be in my video. So I really make an effort to try to respect people's privacy and not get people in my shots. I can't help but laugh sometimes at the way people react when they see me, because I was walking up, had my camera going but wasn't recording. I just had it open, and the guy saw me. He immediately pulled down his hat, put his head down to the ground to try to protect his face from being on camera. I'm like, who are you hiding from? Like, are you in the witness protection program? Are you with your mistress? Like, why are you so concerned about being on camera for 2 seconds? Oh man, I love people. They make me laugh. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me for today's video at Epcot. What a great time we had. That aquarium is amazing. Over 90 different species, over 2,000 different creatures, so much size, so much grandeur. It is just an incredible place to visit. And what a fun ride on Nemo. Love seeing Big Blue World, and love seeing Crush. That is such a great interactive attraction. And then the tacos, so good, so lovely. I enjoyed every single bite. And the guacamole, always made fresh, always made right. What a great day at Epcot. Thank you for joining me. Keep the magic in you alive. Bye-bye.